Exploration, Day 21. Hey y'all, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Pikmin 3, where we finally got our final type of Pikmin, the Blue Pikmin, at the cost of literally everything. We lost all our juice from all this wonderful fruit that we had. We do have a few types of fruit to read, and we have gotten exactly half the fruit in the game, which is really good. Let's take a look at what we got. Tremendous Sniffer, 2 juice for 10 Pikmin, the only one in the game. This specimen has a sweet flavor and a soft texture, kind of like my Auntie Bee. The shape reminds me of her nose too, so elegant, so glamorous. She's the envy of the family with that nose. I miss my aunt. I want to go home. The Blonde Imposter, 1.5 juice, 10 Pikmin, only one in the game. Aha! This furry little fruit tried to hide itself under a veil of camouflage and fuzz, but I won't be fooled. Tell me, Miss Fauna, if you are indeed animal and not vegetable, where are your legs? Checkmate, fruit. The Insect Condo, 2 fruit for 10 Pikmin, only one in the game. That smell! I can't tear my nose away from that smell. I'd dive right in and start eating, but something about this name the computer supplied makes me just a touch suspicious about what's going on inside this thing. Of course, that's a reference to potentially being worms. The Seed Hive. I don't know what type of fruit this is. I'll find out on the wiki and I'll let you guys know. 2.5 juice for 10 Pikmin, only one in the game. This was a bit of an emotional roller coaster for us. We were lured in by the sweet scent, but when we cut it open, it was infested with huge insects. Alf fainted, poor thing. Then I realized that the insects were seeds. Yay! Alf will wake up eventually. And I do know what this is, of course. The orange. The Citrus Lump. 1.5 juice for 5 Pikmin. Sweet and totally delicious. This one has quite a bit of Pikmin in you. On closer analysis though, the white fiber just inside the skin seems to have most of the nutrition, but it's not very tasty. I'll save it for the captain. Alright, so that catches us up on fruit. I'm gonna go through the Pikmin behavior file, just all of these. We'll do because I need to catch up on these documents. I'm not gonna read them all, but if you guys want to see them, or if you need more time, just pause as I cycle through. We'll go through one category every couple episodes or so. Pikminology, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. I'll give you a couple minutes of number 5 here. Number 6. Number 7. I finally figured out how to do this. I think I was using the Y menu wrong. It looks like a D-pad, so I might have been using the D-pad to try to apply the spray instead of the control stick, and you can only use the control stick. Also, this is a good screen to point out that the red, yellow, and blue Pikmins, the original 3, represent the 3 monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. The red Pikmin is the only one with a nose, the yellow Pikmin is the only one with ears, the blue Pikmin is the only one with a mouth. It would work better if none of them had eyes, but what are you gonna do? Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. I believe that in the original, only the yellow Pikmin could carry bomb rocks, and they were the only ones that could be thrown super high. Whereas the red Pikmin and blue Pikmin already had the roles of being flameproof and waterproof, because there were fire and water hazards in the first game. There were no electrical hazards in the first game, so the yellow Pikmin didn't have any special attribute. They didn't get to be shock resistant until the second game, if I remember right. Number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. Red Pikmin, number 1. Number 2. I believe red Pikmin do 1.5 damage. Whereas all of the Pikmin do, except for winged Pikmin, do just a standard 1 damage. So red Pikmin are half again as strong as other Pikmin. The only exception to that is rock Pikmin will do more damage than a red Pikmin if they're thrown and they land directly on top of an enemy. Otherwise, they use the standard Pikmin strength. Rock Pikmin. Number 2. Number 3. Again, this also protects them from being impaled. Just any sort of blunt damage they're immune to. Yellow Pikmin. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. This used to be the proficiency of the white Pikmin, but since the white Pikmin aren't appearing in the main game, they do appear in the challenge missions. Yellow Pikmin are better at digging up things than any other type of Pikmin. I don't think they're particularly any good at it, but they are. They're better than others. Winged Pikmin number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Blue Pikmin. Number 2. And that's it. Alright, so that's all the Pikmin files, all the Pikmin exploration notes. Now, with that behind us, speaking of blue Pikmin, we need to build up our army, and we need to build up our juice. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and the best place I can think of right now to go do that is the tropical wilds. So we're going to spend a couple of days here building up our army and rebuilding up our juice supply. There's quite a few places we can go with blue Pikmin now, and if we play the day right, we should wind up with 4 new fruits. Hopefully we can get them all back to the Master Onion and the ship, and wow, the onion looks great. Can I just say, like, the onion looks amazing with all 5 Pikmin types in it. Alright, we're gonna start... Actually, back out. Pull this up. There. Now we're gonna start with 30 red and 30 blue. I think that's a... Oops, no pink. I think that's a good starting point. We're gonna be training our Pikmin out quite a few times to try to get everything we need to do done. Alright, so let's throw you over there, and then let's take our Pikmin over here, separate it by color. I finally learned how to do that properly. Let's get the red Pikmin over here. Let's give the Brittany the blue Pikmin. And the blue Pikmin are gonna spend the first part of their day gathering. I'm not too picky about these buds, because we'll get at least 1 Pikmin out of them. I do want to get the maximum out of that 5, which is going to be kind of tricky. But I'm going to be trying to leave all the blue Pikmin in the ground to mature. We need a lot of flower Pikmin. Alright, before I go for that flower pot, or that pellet, let's get rid of all... There we go, get rid of all the minnows, start taking those back to be turned into more blue Pikmin. And then, where did we end up with them all? There we are. You come here. Alright, let's see if I can time this right. We'll do a little bit of damage as it cycles through. Red, gray, yellow, pink, blue! Right on time. Look at that. Timed it just right. Excellent. Okay. So we'll get maximum blue out of that. And you can hear the white whatever they're called, Bulborb, stomping around down there. Now there's one more thing that I need to do with blue that's very important. And I'm keeping an eye on it because... Okay, sometimes there's a pack of the little grubs. And I didn't want to run into them unexpectedly. But now we can come up here and get this peach. So while they do that, I'm gonna come down here and we're gonna fight this like gentlemen. Speaking of gentlemen, we'll throw a gentleman at it! Get rid of you. You die before you eat my Pikmin. Excellent. Now that will turn into Blue Pikmin. I'm gonna... Alright. You need to head back to the ship at this point to collect everything. I should have sent you back before. That's fine. I'm gonna take these red Pikmin over here. And we're going to kill us some fire enemies. And we're gonna do this as quickly as we can. There's the little army of grubs I was worried about. Alright, take care of those. Alright, you know, they're on the run, leave them alone. Alright, you guys are gonna haul that back. Let's see if I can intercept them and get this turned into Blue Pikmin. Yeah, here they come. Crap! I didn't want to use that. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I'll live with it. I don't like the fact that the spicy spray can be triggered that easily. It's kind of annoying. Alright. Y'all take that back to the nest. Alright, we got red Pikmin here that have a very important function still. We're gonna have y'all attack this thing here, this fiery blowhog. Stay away from that Wollywog. That Wollywog is bad. I would like to lure you further away from the Wollywog. Crap! Crap, that's why Wollywog sucks. I mean, got rid of the blowhog, so it's not the worst, but could not actually avoid the Wollywog. Alright. Alright, now y'all do that for a while. We're gonna put the red Pikmin back, and we're gonna take out more Blue Pikmin. Why do I feel like we're missing a bunch of Blue Pikmin? Alright, there we go. 30, squad of 30. Actually, I might have to pull some up. Actually, I don't want to pull them up if I don't have to. Let's take out some rock Pikmin here. Next enemy we're gonna have to fight is rock. And then after that, we'll be set for Blue Pikmin no matter what. Alright. I went too fast. Come on, rock Pikmin. Come on, little guys. Alright. Are there not any... Okay, there's a squad of red Pikmin here. I'm just gonna stop gathering up spray. I was thinking like I would spend the day on having the red Pikmin gather up spray, but I don't think that's gonna work out. Y'all go back to the ship. I'm gonna avoid you. We pass by like ships in the night. Alright, I need to break these crystals. God, you're pulling out. I can hear it from here. Stop pulling out Pikmin. Oh, it's so annoying sometimes. That's so annoying sometimes because I want to let them mature. I want them to turn into flowers. And if I just leave them alone, you know, the captains are gonna start pulling them out. And I don't want them to sometimes, you know? I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't get every crop to be a flower, but I want to maximize what I got. Alright. Did we get all the rock Pikmin? We did. Alright, now we are done. We just need to do blue Pikmin things at this point. So gather up all those. We'll put everyone in the squad. No, don't pluck. There. We'll take 50 blue Pikmin, that should be plenty. And that should still leave us enough time to have them put some in the ground and start turning into flowers. What I could do real quick is while we're doing these few things, then I need to come over here and get, this might set us a little bit behind schedule, but if I can come over here, there is a couple of things in nectar. I can go ahead and get some of these into flower Pikmin, so it won't feel so bad. Also, it'd help if one of these turned out to be spicy spray. No, well, you know, I'm not upset that they're all, that there's that much nectar for evolution, so that's good. Alright. So now we need to fight. I got 37 with me. I want those bomb rocks. I want the rest of the Pikmin. The only really tough part about this is we might end up having to come back here today in order to get these final two fruits back to the nest. In fact, it's starting to look more and more like we will. So in that case, why don't we just focus today on getting things ready. Like, continue to build up our blue army, and we'll get rid of all the enemies in the way. Changed my plans a little bit, but not horribly so. Because it would be nice to have all these out of the way. And we can turn them into blue Pikmin. Alright. Let's fight the Wollywogs. Get you into a shake them off loop. That'd be the best. Ah, did we lose one right there? Did we, nope, we didn't. Take him back to the nest, boys. Alright. Alright, that crab thing is what I'm really worried about. That crab thing is what I'm extremely worried about. I'm gonna try to take him out today, but I don't want to fight him while I'm also fighting the Wollywog! Alright, we lost a couple there because I didn't whistle back. Oh! No! Alright. Wasn't paying attention. I needed those bomb rocks. Well, hot diggity damn. Alright. Again, not the end of the world. Kinda wish this would have gone smoother. But I could adjust my plans a bit to take advantage of this. I was about to say, you guys can just, you know, book it on through the water. Y'all don't need to use the bridge, so I'll save you a little bit of time. Where are some Pikmin that are left alone is a real question. Okay, alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to We left them near the fruit, I guess, and a few other locations. So let's see here. Where did it say they were? Some's near the nectar, some's over here. I mean, I could just blow the whistle once we get everything in here. Should be plenty of time. Alright, let's blow the whistle now. There we go. Alright, we got 4 more unaccompanied somewhere. Looks like they're headed here pretty quick. Let's go meet them. Yeah, here they come. Alright, so we at least won't lose any to sunset. And we got a bunch that will be maturing into flowers real soon. So not the worst day. I kind of do wish I could have taken care of everything in a single day. But there is still a lot to do. I mean, we've got fruit here. We've got fruit here. We've got nothing there, apparently. We got some fruit over here. We got some fruit over here. We got some fruit there. So we still got quite a few things to do tomorrow. So like I said, we're going to be spending a couple of days here because I do want to clear out the tropical wilds of all the fruit and all the falls that we can find. Alright, there's the final countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I love the way the Master Onion looks now. It looks so cool. 2, 1, 0. I wonder how many Pikmin we did end up losing. I know, like, this game is very much lose 1 Pikmin, gain 5, but I do want to minimize my losses as much as possible. All my Pikmin are safely in the ground, White Bulborb. You get no food. Don't you eat those Pikmin. Those aren't for you, they're for me. I can't wait to taste the new fruit. Mock Bottom. Love these names. Alright, so that finishes up 1 jar. So that's for today. Beautiful pink juice. That's for tomorrow. And with the cherry we'll get 1 more. Another Cupid Grenade. This should be the last Cupid Grenade of the game. That should complete it. That should be all 4. My tummy is grumbling, and it's all because of that hokotation. Well, we still got 4 days left. And we'll be picking up some more fruit tomorrow. It's good to build our juice supply like this. We should be alright for a little while. Day 21. Alright, where did we lose Pikmin? We lost 8 total. But I mean, we got 70 blue Pikmin. A lot which are in the ground maturing. After observing the red Pikmin, I've come to the conclusion that they are actually fully resistant to fire. They also appear to be extremely ferocious fighters despite their appearance. They remind me of the captain in that way, Alf. And with that, we call it an episode and a day here. So tomorrow, we will be returning to the tropical wilds now that we've cleared out a lot of the obstacles in our way. And we'll be getting at least 2 more fruits. And I'll see you then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know. Give me likes, leave me comments. Remember to subscribe. And you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.